Do you find yourself chronically online? If you do, I bet you've seen this person going viral lately. He's been covered by multiple news channels, multiple YouTubers, and I'm gonna cover him. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me fill you in. So there's a guy who had a court date set for a Zoom meeting, and it's about a suspended driver's license. And guess what? He answers the Zoom meeting while driving. And the judge absolutely cannot believe what he's witnessing. He's like, "Are you driving?" And the guy's like, wait. I'm gonna park. It's okay. Is there anything more to uncover?
Or is there a secret dark web of lies that we've uncovered?
I don't know. Let's find out. Because let me tell you, this story isn't all it seems to be. Let's go.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
He is the judge. Look at the judge. He is so confused. He's like, did this man really just answer my Zoom meeting? When the Zoom meeting's about his suspended license? So he pulls in and he parks, right? Let's see.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
He didn't even want to get out of his car.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
Mm-hmm.
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
I love the multiple angles on the left camera.
That is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
He's just, he's flabbergasted. He does not know what to say.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
So you see, he was driving without a license, got caught driving by the judge. The judge says, no, you're going to spend a few days in jail, buddy. Like, you can't be driving on a suspended license. But these are the charges.
October in Pittsfield Township. That now infamous hearing was just last month. Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly Craig tells us Harris believes he's paying an unfair price for an honest mistake.
So did you hear that? An honest mistake. They are saying that there was a clerical error from 2020 to current to now. So he actually had his driver's license suspended in, I think, 2020 for not paying child support. Then in 2023, they rescinded that and he was supposed to get his driver's license back. And this is kind of where we are. It's kind of like the story kind of got flipped. He was like, hey, it's not my fault. I didn't know what to do. I got it suspended, but then I got my license back. So I should be okay, right? Let's keep going. And so he kind of goes on this like PR, print news, saying his piece. That kind of brings a lot of people to apologize, like some big streamers that have been covering this. I know Moist Critical came out with an apology. Ludwig did a video. There was a few newscasters that also apologized. So everyone kind of went on an apology spree, saying how sorry they were for kind of making him out to be like a criminal and like a bad guy. And here's his piece.
I've been assaulted. I've been followed. I've been laughed at. I've been ridiculed. I have been disrespected.
Corey Harris is planning to appear back in an Ann Arbor courtroom Wednesday with a new defense attorney, Dion Webster Cox.
My client doesn't want to go out here breaking the law. He's a law-abiding citizen. So now that we know what's going on, we're taking the steps to go forward to correct the problem, to put him in a situation where his license is in proper order.
I don't even go on the internet anymore. I deleted my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter. I deleted everything.
Harris said he had no idea he was driving on a suspended license back in October when he was first ticketed by Pittsfield Township Police. He thought the suspension that was tied to unpaid child support had been lifted 2 years ago. What was your reaction when he told you, so you have a suspended license?
I looked at him like, you got to be joking, because all of this was supposed to have been taken care of already.
Court records show a judge ordered that suspension lifted in January 2022, but a spokesperson for the Secretary of State said they never received a clearance from the friend of the court. No one from the friend of the court responded to my calls last week.
And so that's the clerical error that has been ruining this poor man's life. Or is it? And here's CBS's take on the story, them apologizing to him and kind of making him just seem like the bad guy.
He made it sound like, uh-oh, I've been caught.
Yeah,
The way he responded.
He didn't know at the time that they didn't know. So maybe he assumed that they knew.
Oh, I definitely jumped in.
We're sorry, Mr. Harris.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We sorry. You was right.
You was right.
You was right. We sorry.
And then we also had Moist Critical, who he made one video before when it was brand new to the internet. We had no backstory. He made a video on him, and this is his apology to him.
Just to pipe down, he's got more important things to take care of. But it turns out, like a transformer, there was more than meets the eye here. So while he may have been driving with a suspended license on paper, it turns out that wasn't the reality of the situation. It was actually a clerical error. It is true that his license was suspended in 2010. However, it was rescinded in 2022. So what happened is, due to this error in the internal combustion engine that is our beyond dog shit legal process, that information never made it through the proper channels.
That's where we were. That's awesome. This man was able to clear his name. The people were apologizing. People were taking accountability. This man's life was greatly changed by the internet going viral for probably one of the worst reasons. So we had people apologizing. This poor man went viral. It ruined his appearance. It tarnished his brand. Whatever you want to say, it made him the bad guy. I did everything I was supposed to do, but it wasn't my fault that I'm the bad guy. Everyone went apologizing, we're so sorry. But then people started looking a little deeper into him. And so they started asking questions. Have you had a license before? Which is a weird question because he doesn't look under 18. You should have a license. But the key word is you should have a license.
If he ever had a valid driver's license, he claimed he didn't remember. Do you ever recall having one? Having a driver's license?
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
Right there. Did you just hear him? I don't know if I had a license, but I know I had a permit.
Driver's permit or?
I believe. I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say no.
And that's odd because the Pittsfield Township police officer and prosecutor said during that October traffic stop, Corey Harris knew what was up.
At least twice during this traffic stop, he acknowledged to the officer that he did not have a valid license. Quote unquote, actually, I don't have a valid license. Close quote.
Did we catch that? Correct? This man never had a driver's license. He never had a real driver's license. He went on this whole press tour to clear his name. It wasn't me. I'm not the bad guy. To then have somebody reverse Uno him right back to the bad guy. How do you go about your life and not have a license? It's also the only way you can operate a vehicle in the state. So it just blows my mind that people can just kind of go without these things. He doesn't have a license. He admitted it to the cops. The plot thickens. There's so many twists and turns. We don't know where we are anymore, but he's back on being a villain.
The question was, are you a valid driver? Well, I am not.
There was no error by anybody. It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant you that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen other than that wasn't paid.
Then came the unexpected.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
Corey Harris was taken into custody for what appears to be a 9-year-old bench warrant out of Allen Park.
So was I shocked?
So they ended up taking him back to jail. The roller coaster we just went on is absolutely insane. He answers a virtual court hearing about his suspended license while he's driving, and then turns around and says it's a clerical error that is making me the bad guy. I shouldn't have had a suspended license. It got rescinded by the judge in 2022, and that's y'all's fault. Then he just doesn't actually have one. And all of that to just end up going back to jail. And so I know a few YouTubers, like while I'm recording this, have also updated from their apology video.
Did I want my client to walk in and then get escorted to the back? Absolutely not. That was not the plan.
The shocking thing about it, for a driving while license suspended, that he didn't take care of.
It should be something that a lesson for all of us. Handle your business. At the end of the day, handle your business.
And she said it perfectly. Handle your business. And so that's the story right now. There could be something different. Something could come out of the blue again. But tell me what you think in the comments about this situation. If he's just some poor soul who just messed up, or he just didn't take care of his business. And he's a grown adult. He should have known. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You help the channel greatly, and I will appreciate you forever. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye, guys.